Wow, thank you all. Good evening, everybody. I can feel the energy in this room. Tonight, we speak life and hope together. Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Okay, this is Donnie. My name is Donnie. It's the Sunday Spark. I'm Donnie Landon, the Hope Dealer. And I just come to talk to you today. I just want to talk to you and, have a conversation with you. If you're breaking cycles, follow a blueprint, you're likely in the right place. This is no fluff. This is just the truth. And then once you get the truth, then we lead towards the freedom. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up for yourself. So right now, I want you to take one deep breath. One through the nose, out through the mouth. Because tonight, we're pulling back the curtain on a weight most people never admit they're having. The weight that you don't admit that you're actually carrying. That's the weight you never chose. The weight nobody sees. It's raw, it's heavy, it's honest. And if this hits you, then stick around for a while. I want to let you know there's freedom on the other side. I want you to picture yourself walking through life with a backpack. Not one of those cute backpacks, not a school bag, a heavy backpack, a real heavy one. And here's the thing, half the stuff in that backpack isn't even yours. You inherited it. You inherited the fear. You inherited the survival mode. You inherited the silence. You inherited the chaos. You inherited responsibility you never were trained for. You inherited a family story that you didn't write. Then you wonder why your shoulders stay so tight. You feel tired even when you're doing nothing. And for your kids, while you're showing up to class, feeling like a marathon. It's because you're carrying weight you never asked for. When I talk about weight, I'm not talking about theory. I'm talking about my life. I grew up watching a father in the streets and a mother trying to hold our world together with prayer and grit. I saw calm turn into chaos in seconds. At 12 years old, everything I thought was normal, it flipped. The stability we finally found, it was gone overnight. When you grow up in stability, fear becomes luggage. And I can remember watching my grandmother pass away in a hospital bed while I was watching my cousin being arrested for murder on Fox 5. When she passed away, my world cracked again. Another brick in the backpack. By 19, I found myself in handcuffs, high off a PCP. When I was sitting in the back of that police car, I was wondering, how did I get here? That moment wasn't because I was just stupid or hopeless. It was because I was overloaded. It was years of weight, years of silence, years of trying to carry stuff that was never mine. It caught up to me. And you know what? I wasn't broken. I was overloaded. And if you're listening, maybe you're overloaded too. We're going to do this together right now. Type in the chat, whisper to yourself, write it down. What are you carrying that isn't yours? Is it fear? Is it pressure? Is it sometimes just being the first in the family and not having a blueprint of someone before you to pave the way? Or maybe you're like me. You were the first in the family, but now you're trying to hold everybody else together. Trying not to repeat your parents' mistakes. Trying to be perfect so nobody asks how you're really doing. I want you to know when you name it, you weaken it. When you feel it, you disarm it. That's the first step. To feel it, not run from it. Because you can't flip what you refuse to face. Because that's when everything shifts. Your life doesn't change when the weight magically just disappears. Your life changes when you stop pretending that the weight isn't there. Honesty is the beginning of healing, and naming your weight is the beginning of freedom. You know, one day you're going to get tired of carrying fear that's not yours. And I want to tell you that when you admit you've been carrying pressure that you didn't ask for, when you admit that the silence isn't protection, it's poison, that's where transformation starts. Because you can't heal what you hide. You can't grow what you won't name. You're not wrong for feeling heavy. You just need to sort the backpack. Because some of that weight was never meant for you. And some of it was sent to shape you. So I guess, both are true. But back when that officer gave me a second chance, everything slowed down. He could have ended my story. Instead, he saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. That night forced me to face the truth. Not about the world, but about me. I realized I had been running from pain, from expectations, from the fear of becoming my father. It was almost like I was running from the pressure of being the first in my family to finally get it right. That night was my mirror moment. And if you've seen episode 1, you'll know what I'm talking about. I saw my reflection and understood survival wasn't enough. If I wanted a different life, I couldn't outrun the weight anymore. I had to feel it. Then once I felt it, then I had to find a way to flip it. I had to find a way to flip the story that I kept telling myself over and over and over again. For me, I went in the Navy. It became my reset. It taught me structure, discipline, and identity. But none of that happened until I acknowledged the weight. Everything you dream of, everything you're capable of, it starts with ownership. Can I let you in on a secret? Nobody's coming to rescue you. But one thing is, mercy can find you and wake you up. I want you to say this to yourself. I'm not broken. I'm just overloaded. And I also want you to tell yourself, and I'm putting down what isn't mine. Let that declaration sit. This entire episode is the feel it moment. It's the honesty. It's the unpacking, the naming. It's the truth. Because next time, we're stepping into flip it. How to turn the weight that tried to break you into wisdom. But tonight, all I need from you is honesty. Because honesty builds clarity, and clarity builds courage. And courage, it builds momentum. You will handle the story, a hard one, a powerful one. And if you're like me, nobody sees the nights that you cried. Nobody sees the nights that you held it together. Nobody sees how many times that you almost quit. There were many times that I wanted to quit, but I kept pushing. I kept carrying the weight until I got tired of it. Then I started dumping off what wasn't mine. But guess what? You're still here. And you know what? That means something. That means you're not a victim. You're not a mistake. That means you are the message that somebody else need to hear that will get them through their day. You are the message that no matter what you've been through, it doesn't determine where you're going. You are living proof that overlook kids, overlook adults. Those who don't have a blueprint can become everything the world never expected. And if you're a decision maker or a teacher or a parent and you're watching this, just imagine what could happen in your classrooms and homes if we taught our students and kids to sort their backpacks. Attendance will rise, engagements will soar, and hope will become a habit. I'm not just here to tell you a story. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to encourage you that what you're looking for is already within you. Trust me. I'll be there. I've been there, sorry. So I just want you to leave here and I want you to be the best version of yourself. Because one day you're going to look back and you're going to say to the world that they didn't see me coming. Just wanted to stop through and share that with you. And I'll see you next Sunday at 6 p.m. Take care.